Hello YouTubers and Audi fans. This is part 2 of the check valve video I made. Just wanted to go over a couple other things with you too. As I mentioned on the check valves, the rounded part is where the air goes through. Comes out the rounded part. And then the check part of it, where you can't blow air through it, is the other way, of course, the flatter part. Okay. What I wanted to talk to you about is these check valves. If you're going to use the kind you buy online that are cheaper, check them before you put them on. And how you do that is blow through it, of course, this way, and you should be able to blow through it freely, and then lightly blow through it the other way and see if it leaks at all. It should seal right up as soon as you try to put a little bit of pressure on it. If you have to blow hard to seal it, then it's probably, well, not one I would use. Maybe it would work or not. But anyway, I bought 10 of these on eBay, and I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actually that I would use. But I really only need 6. They were $34.95, so just figure $35. That makes them $3.50 a piece. So well worth it, I guess. The only part I didn't like is they showed the valve as white on one end and black on the other on their listing, and yet these are blacks again. I ordered some other ones, and 2 out of 4 of those weren't any good. Or I don't know that, but I'm just saying I wouldn't use them. I can blow air through the other way, and I have to really blow a lot of air through it to get it to check, to get it to shut off the flow. This is, I'm assuming, their part number. I really don't know. I don't know if that, I doubt that that's the dealer number, but anyway, that's the part number of the ones I got. Also, I wanted to show you an easier way. I showed you on the first video to take these apart, but then I was watching a couple Russian guys, I guess they are, and it's Edge Motors, by the way. That's the name of the videos. I subscribe to them. They got a lot of audio, a lot of Audi videos on there, Volkswagen videos that really help you out. I'm not a Audi technician for sure, but I've been working on cars for about 30 years, and you know, Audi's kind of a different animal when you get down to stuff like this. Anyway, this clamp, let me move this stuff out of here so you can see it a little bit better. To undo this clamp, if you see right here, there's a band that comes around, and right there is where it laps over and locks. If you look at them little holes, there are actually little tabs in there that lock it, so that when you crimp it, it'll hold together. So to unlock them, one that's already crimped, I took my little nubby cutters that I really never use anymore, and I ground off the edge here, rounded it, and ground it off on a grinder wheel to make it really tight so you could get up underneath the clamp, make it sharp. I don't use them, so I figured I'd make a tool, because I've seen them guys on Edge Motors, and they were using something similar, but they were using regular cutters. So anyway, see if I can show this to you on camera. Find that edge that overlaps, and just take the cutters or whatever you're using. Don't put the whole thing on there, just maybe half of it, half of the edge, and just squeeze. Yeah. And it'll raise them, actually unlock it and raise it right up. I really can't do it without getting a close view. Let me see. I must be on the wrong edge. It figures I'd show you on camera, try to show you on camera, and I can't even do it. So, but this is the quick way to get them to release. You're saying, yeah, right, don't look too quick to me. But anyway, get up underneath it, and just, it's on the hose, it's a little bit easier, and then just kind of like round it, pull it, just undo it all the way around in a circle, take all the tension off of it, and then pull your hose apart. Okay? Can't think of anything else. Certainly I would recommend going to the dealer and get them. They probably are better and they probably last longer, but then again, they might be the exact same thing. I don't know. Here's the EGR valve I'm also going to change while I'm in there. I've already changed the gasket housing, the thermostat housing. Now I'm going to change the flange that's on the back of the motor. And I also learned how to do that from Edge Motors. Them guys they really go into detail, so check them out if you're going to be doing any jobs. They probably have a video on it, and you can tell just by the way they get into it that they really know what they're doing. Okay? Alright, here's the emission elbow they tell you to buy whenever you're going to take that secondary air valve off. Check valve, I guess that's called also. And they show you on the video on Edge Motors that this thing gets really brittle and just breaks apart, so buy a new one. So I'm ready for that too. So they help you out and tell you what to buy to get to do the job before you start it, because you definitely don't want to get into something, have it tore apart, and then have it sitting in your garage or wherever you're doing it and not have the right part. So it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Have a good one.